Mr. CR, what you doing up so early? Boom, boom. Jerron, I had your shit on last night. I know what happened. What's up? I'm just getting right. I'm about to go over there to YouTube in a minute. Fuck it, huh?
On.
What's up, nigga?
What up, boy?
Look at my lights. I got new lights.
Oh, you got
I
new
got new.
lights?
Yeah, I got new lights. They look good. What's going on, pimp?
It was on the table right there. I don't. This shit is crazy, Gully. This is crazy.
I'm gonna give you the floor because I'm a little late to it. I'm just getting all the details and shit. You probably been up for a minute and shit. But
Now,
you know,
I was woken up by this shit like at 7:13, and somebody sent me a text, and they sent me a bunch of videos and screenshots. And the first picture that popped up on my screen was Takeoff shot dead at age 28 in Houston over a dice game. Unfucking believable.
casualties of a dice game again, huh?
Unbelievable, yes. That's the same thing I said.
Casualties of a dice game. Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to mind and shit.
And
Um,
when,
that's almost like that situation is almost a part of street life, I guess. I know a few niggas that's been killed over dice games and shit like that shit happens.
I don't gamble, bro. I don't gamble. I don't go to casinos and gamble. I don't gamble with friends. I don't gamble, period.
Right. What happened in Houston? That's all the details, but two of them got shot.
No, from the details is a person from their own entourage killed them by mistake. That's what
Oh my God.
that's what they saying right now. Jason Lee just posted a couple of things, some photos, some videos.
Ooh, hey.
But it started with Quavo. Quavo was losing his money. You know, a nigga was shit talking. Quavo swung out of nowhere. Shots start ringing off. Takeoff get hit 3 times in the chest. Very sad.
Damn.
That's sad because everybody that was there said he was the most humblest in the room.
Yeah, I'm hearing that a lot. I'm hearing that a lot. That out of the Migos, he the one that was most laid back and shit. Um, Out of all of these new groups that came along over the years, you know, all these crews, YSL, and it's so many of them. I can't remember all of them. I liked the Migos the most. I
Now,
ain't gonna lie.
favorite,
I did.
he was my favorite one out of all of them because he was humble when I first met him. He was just mad humble, and I guess that was that Gemini connection because me and him have the same birthday.
Oh,
He was wild.
okay.
I remember they was on a One Hell of a Night tour with Chris Brown, and I was in the studio with Chris Brown and G Wells, and they happened to be there. And this is when I knew that why they was popping the way they was popping because they when I was there, these niggas recorded like 10 songs, and I was only there for
Mm,
like 2 hours. They covered
mm-hmm.
10.
10 songs. Damn, come on, man. You popped in and out. Go in and go out. I'm gonna tap you back in. He said he got his nephew killed over some bullshit. I don't know what's up with on live stream. Give me a minute, y'all. Okay, here we go. You buffering. Send a request back. He be right back, y'all. He said, now they gonna blame Quavo. Out of all of those, out of all of these new rappers, I kind of like the Migos. YNX was good, pimp. I kind of like the Migos the most. I thought they was real stylish, man. And I like some of their music and shit. I like Bad and Bougie. I like some music, to Migos songs and shit. I liked it when they was going to war with Chief Keef. Um, that's when I first noticed them, when they was going to war with Chief Keef. Nigga said, boom, boom, boom. What's he say? That's a 30-round drum.
Yeah, yeah, it's sad, bro. That's sad. That's sad because, you know, over a dice game, they was at Jay Prince party at a bowling alley in the mall.
Oh my goodness. That shit happened in the mall.
Yeah, it happened in a mall. Like, you know, man, you've been in the mall before, Gully. You know how you walk in the mall, like where everybody's walking? They
Yeah.
had the dice game right there on the platform. And, you know, there's a couple of thousands was lost. And, you know, niggas' feelings and emotions got into it. And the end of the night is Takeoff's day. And it's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. I woke up, I heard 2 texts go off, bing, bing. And I said, no fucking way.
My phone was going off abnormally too and shit. And I ain't gonna lie. It was doing the death roll and shit. When
Oh,
somebody's
the
killed, my
whole
phone get the bugging out and shit.
the whole day yesterday, I said I wasn't going out because it was Halloween and, you know, everybody be up, they mischief. Yesterday was the first year anniversary Alpo been dead. That quick, right?
Damn, yesterday was Alpo anniversary, huh? The 31st.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that happened really, really fast. So he got killed on Alpo's anniversary, the anniversary of Alpo being killed. Takeo and Alpo died on the same night. Cause Houston, they some hours behind us,
Yeah.
right?
And
Damn.
I was just like, wow. I didn't go out. Like people was hitting me like, yo, you going to the house? I'm not going to nothing. I don't never. First of all, I'm Muslim, so I'm not celebrating none of that shit. I've never, like when I was little, my mom's never was really into that shit. My mom's never gave a fuck about no Halloween. I never. You can like niggas can ask like I never asked for no fucking costumes. And plus I had glasses. I couldn't wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wear that. I had no fucking
Jay
costume.
Bezel. Jay Bezel in the building.
Bezel in?
Bezel in the building from the mighty Dipset. What's up, nigga?
Yeah, Bezel said they an hour behind us. What up, Bezel? Bezel
He said
just
an hour? Okay. Oh, she said he died on the first. I I really don't know what to say, man. Like I'm in media and shit, man, but this shit kind of beats on me, man. I ain't gonna lie, I get tired of announcing that a motherfucker got killed, man.
now it's
When it's someone who's obscure, like a rapper that I'm not familiar with, or maybe we're not familiar with, it don't be a big deal all like that, man. But when somebody that we all know,
gifts in the building.
it's fucked up, man. It's
And
fucked up.
what's scarier is like big rappers are getting killed. Like the big ones, the ones that's out there is getting like you remember like the first time we ever went through this kind of shit back in the day. See, I've been around hip hop and been following hip hop deaths since Scott LaRock. Shit like that. I remember when that happened. Freaky Ty, remember. But you remember that when the guys wasn't so big. Now I'm talking about they killing the quadruple platinum biggest
Yeah,
artists.
yeah, they killing really, really big guys and shit.
They can say, yo, they it's like it's no way you can do a Migos reunion album now. And they was going through their turmoil with their cousin, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
man. They just lost a member. Like Run DMC lost a member. Like
word, it's no
Mobb Deep like lost a member. They don't even be wanting to perform no more once they lose a member and shit.
then and then he was the best one out the group. He was like the glue of the glue. Like I like Quavo, I like Offset, but Takeoff was that nigga. And his whole persona, it's just like his aura was good, bro. Every time you met that man, you know, like my brother Luke Abrazi called me this morning and he was fucked up. Like I ain't never seen him like that. And I know 30 years. I never seen him broken up like this.
That's something people gotta take into consideration when being in dice games and shit. You know what
First
I'm
of,
saying?
first of all, man, like, yo, bro, man, like
Niggas might want to start gambling in the casinos, man.
it's the thing that we put ourselves into, bro. We still be having that after we done reached our plateau and got the millions and the cribs and all that. Niggas still wanna, enjoy like join in hood activity, gambling. Well, that's hood, that's back alley shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll tell you something though that I've learned. All them rich niggas be in them dice games.
Nah, yo, it was hell.
NBA players, you hear me? NBA niggas,
Yo, bro,
like
my,
shooting in the street. There's stories of Shaq shooting
nigga,
dice in LA
my
in the
man,
street.
I was at my man crib. He lived over a dice game. Nigga, one time I seen Lil Baby and 42 Doug walk out that shit, nigga. In the hood, in the heights, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? In a barber shop at that. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
was like, what? God damn, niggas is like, I don't gamble, bro. Cause I know, like, I don't like to I don't like to drop money out my pocket, let alone losing my money to another man in gambling. You know what I'm
I
saying?
gamble. I gamble. I shoot dice. Um, I'm particular about the environment that I play in and shit. I just tried
Yo,
dice in a casino recently for the first time, and gambling, shooting dice in a casino is actually a lot funner than shooting dice on the streets and shit. They give you a whole lot more options to bet. Like you can bet on like four or five different number combinations. It don't have to just be your point and shit. But I just I don't know what's the glamour part of gambling in the streets and shit. I mean, if they was indoors at somebody's home and it was a little bit more controlled, but somebody else just got killed at a dice game in Houston with a bunch of jewelry on. It was like a month ago.
yeah,
Remember? What was
yeah,
his name? What was that Duke the jeweler?
yeah. I think they followed him or something after. Like,
After the dice game. Yeah.
that's why it's be like, even when I be going, like, I just got off Dave East tour. I went on a couple of the dates on a No Place Like Home tour. And I always be telling them, like, they younger than me, so I be trying to tell them it's just certain etiquette you gotta have when you go into these other cities. You know what I'm saying? A bitch will throw you some ass to line you up. A bitch will fuck you to line you up because she think it's something bigger coming out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These towns and fuck with the groupies. It's totally different. We're in a whole different time to where the aesthetic and the everything behind it is just demonized. You know what I'm saying? Everything is more like niggas are not even just taking your jewelry, they taking your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't wearing that shit type of shit unless I'm going to a show. There's no reason. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody where I'm from to be standing on my block with a bunch of chains on my neck. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
gamble with niggas I know, man.
I'm
If I
on
don't
a long time ago. She even tell me nowadays, you don't be posting certain pictures. Don't post that because I got real good with my brother. She be like, don't post this and post that. And even at the time, it might blow my. Be like, but you gotta understand, niggas out here is hungry and niggas just be on some bull. You gotta, you gotta, you gotta move with protocol out here because there's a lot of bullshit that comes with this game being a rapper. And I'm always by myself. I've never been with an entourage.
I wouldn't have to
Like,
I, I wouldn't have to step outside of having to gamble within my entourage, like you said, within my I don't know who them niggas was out there in Houston, but um some of my most joyous moments of gambling is just gambling within a crew, bet with your homie, you know. Because after, if I get busted in this game, it's protocol. We get niggas money back. You beat a nigga for 5,000 and shit, man. You gotta get a nigga $1,000 back or some shit like.
yeah,
Yeah, that's when you gambling amongst folks and shit, man. Like I don't know about what was going on that night and shit.
Yeah, you're right, Bezel. Celebrities shouldn't even be in like dice games like that. Because first of all, a nigga going the object of the game is to win a nigga money and to throw him out his game. So a nigga know you're a celebrity, knowing you got millions of dollars, and he's taking your money and he's winning fairly. He's gonna get under your skin, and you gotta know that. You gotta know where you at. But sometimes we, as celebrities, be on this high. We throw everything around. It don't be like that. The way I'm seeing these pictures being posted, Takeoff just laid in the middle of the mall, surrounded by a bunch of police in the middle of
It's
like that.
terrible.
Is terrible, bro. Niggas is dying in real time, and niggas is showing this shit, bro. It's like you wake up and you see that, like, really, him laying in the middle of the mall.
You think Instagram turned it up?
Yeah, it fucked it
The
up.
robbery crime. Before Instagram, we had other platforms where you could post pictures and shit like that.
It'd be like
But
the only
my
thing.
MySpace and Facebook is totally different experience than Instagram. You're looking at images all day.
I've never experienced beefing on MySpace. I never, you know what I'm saying? I never seen that type of African nigga on MySpace.
It was MySpace beefs.
It was.
Oh yeah, niggas was beefing on MySpace. Niggas got killed about MySpace shit.
Yeah, nah, it was a couple because niggas was doing dumb shit, but for the most part, niggas was using MySpace as a hookup. Cause I know MySpace used to become my place. I've never seen that MySpace was the best dating app.
I didn't even use it for that. I used it to get in the DVD game, man. Every niggas was on there. They used to answer their messages.
I was using it for features, connections, and females. More females than anything, cause you can bag
Females, yeah.
a
Female.
chick on MySpace and she crib in 35 minutes. Like, might even faster if she local. It used to be like that. MySpace turned to my place. That's what me and my mans used to say. And
Yeah.
whole different energy now is a whole, like, you gotta understand this, a whole niggas is playing with them way more money is playing with. They got way more money than what we is playing with. They doing way more activities, so their ego is at a higher level. It's a high level of egotistical shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas' egos be bigger. Some niggas' egos is bigger than their bank accounts. But what if you got a bank account and an ego to match? You dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of these guys develop the ego simultaneously with success. Like it's like a character that they put on and shit. I ain't gonna never live reckless. If I got a choice in the matter, I ain't gonna never do no. I try my best not to do no dumb shit in life, man.
Nah,
Straight up,
I
for real.
stay away. You gotta stay away from certain energies when you're trying to go to a certain type of place in life. And if the people around you is not headed in that direction, that sometimes we outgrow each other. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta respect that. If you and me are not seeing the same thing for the next 5-year plan, I gotta disassociate myself because you're still trying to be where we don't want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why when I go in these towns, I go to the show, the hotel, the venue, and I'm out. I ain't been looking for that.
H Money Bags, Marcy was good. H is the first.
H
It's the
was
real first. It's time to send a new freestyle in, Money.
word.
I have it.
H Money, that's my nigga. Shout out to the
He
Moss.
said, Gully, you've calmed down a lot. I'm getting busy, man. It took me a minute to get my dribble right, man, but
Sometimes
I'm
you got
getting busy. I'm
sometimes
getting
you gotta
busy, man.
burst you, but as you get older, shit don't be the same, man. Nigga, and then niggas out here getting killed for dumb shit. And you niggas is getting killed for what they saying nowadays. You know what I'm
You
saying?
tell you something, right? A nigga said some shit to me a couple days ago
That
about some jewelry, right?
mm-hmm.
I got five Apple computers. I got five Apple computers. I got three MacBooks and two Mac Minis.
Mm-hmm.
Now you tell me.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what's worth more. I got 3 Apple MacBooks and 2 Mac Minis, and the nigga was talking to me about jewelry. I'm like, are you serious?
Yo, a nigga not wearing that shit unless he on stage or some shit. Niggas is just too wicked out here, bro. You don't want you don't have to put it in niggas' face, man. You don't, and especially if you're not running around with security. It's propaganda and protocol to everything in life, and niggas got to know how to move out here. You can't just be walking nowadays, especially in the hood, walking around with a few big ass Cubans on your neck. Niggas is hungry out here. None of that PPP money around no more. Everybody fucked up. Everybody trying to figure out a way. Everybody selling weed. The crack game is fading away.
So you mean to tell me when all of that money was here, when niggas, because I was hearing about it. I was hearing about regular niggas running around with 60,000, 3 or 4 debit cards in their back pocket, getting paid on a weekly and everything.
Bro,
These niggas didn't invest that into no businesses, man.
yo, bro. Pandemic. You can hear me? It's the middle of the pandemic. Every block I went to in Harlem had cases of champagne. I mean, shit's taller than me.
What they was celebrating for?
Yo, I don't know. I know everywhere I went, every block, niggas had crab legs, lobsters. Everybody had rollies. Everybody had new Hondas. Everything. That shit is gone.
Now you know they had crab legs, huh? They was eating it on the block.
Yeah, and it was hurting because I was fasting. I couldn't indulge in nothing. In the middle of Ramadan, I couldn't do nothing. In the middle, I couldn't do nothing. And nothing. Niggas, yo, it's early in the day. Niggas got all type of rosé, all type of rich rosé. Shit, in the pandemic, they was creating liquors. Before the pandemic, I never seen Casa Migos, none of that shit. Casa Zoo, I ain't seen none of that shit. They got fancy. Yo, it's crazy. It was crazy everywhere. Now, yo, you can look straight down any block. There's nothing going on, bro. Nobody.
I was on your block. I was just on your block with you not long ago. I seen it.
Bro, if anything, niggas that did smart enough, it was a lot of entrepreneurs that started brands, and a lot of people that did get that money moved away. The ones that didn't went around everybody. The girlfriends that niggas had in 2020 ain't there 2022 unless they impregnated them in 2020. It was like niggas had these part-time girls because the bitches was only around for the money. Once the money left, they going like everybody was going on trips. I remember everybody was going on trips. Everybody had their brand new starter kits, Cubans, rollies. Shit looked like Bad Boy was giving out deals in the hood.
Shane said niggas selling $10 apes.
That's a fact. He ain't back to smoking meds. He ain't lying. Tell him.
He said niggas selling $10 apes. What's the quickest way to purchase a PA Knit Scully? Probably the website. It works. www.therealdribble.com.
He said young niggas was triple parked on the block, gambling, losing money. Yo, it was little niggas in my hood was gambling, losing 30,000. I'm hearing 30,000 in 2 days. I'm like, what the fuck? And I ain't getting none of that assistance. I'm my own boss, man. I just leveled my businesses up, but yo, my nigga, they out here celebrating like everybody won a championship. A lot of you not, Gully, from uptown to downtown to west. Champagne campaign.
Oh man. What do you suggest that some of the entertainers do, man, to protect themselves and shit, man? It's
Yeah,
probably at this point, it ain't about security at this point. It's probably about making better decisions.
when you go to to these events, go to the events to do what you're supposed to go to. Photo ops, meet and greet, things like that. Fraternizing, doing gambling, extracurricular shit that can bring some type of tension. Leave that shit alone. Y'all on a whole different level. These niggas got enough money to where they can go rent out a hotel room or suite somewhere and have a gambling party to where it's respectable. But when you're in a tense environment like a platform of a mall, niggas, and you losing your money, niggas is trying to get you mad in front of they bitches, everything. You gotta think, yo, you know what? Let me take this $7,000 fee. Good plan, fellas. Can I get a walk? I can't get a walk. All right, I'm out of here. Cool. We gotta stop putting ourselves in these situations like we still regular niggas. We ain't regular niggas just in a regular environment to where we just shooting a couple hundred. Niggas is losing $1,000. Niggas is trying to get under your skin, and niggas is jealous. Niggas want to throw you out your game. Niggas want to see you pulling out 250,000 every couple of minutes. You running around with a half a man in your book bag, and that ain't nothing. Niggas was from what I'm hearing, niggas Quavo was more upset than he should have been. Like a nigga's talking shit. You used to this. But
Right.
like I said, anytime you gotta do the history of Migos confrontations, anytime that anything ever popped off with Migos, it always started with Quavo. He's like the hothead. He's temperament. I've met him before. He's kind of moody. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why, you know what I'm saying? They always get into fights, but it always be stemming from him or Offset. Is never Takeoff. Takeoff always been the baby of the bunch. You know what I'm saying? Always laid back, just want to smoke his weed, get fly. But now, yo, this is unbelievable. There's no way you can have another Migos album. He didn't even get the men's relationship with his cousin. They going through so much. Gotta, this is fucked up. This is
Did
really,
each of them did each of them have solo projects?
yeah, everybody dropped a solo project. And then they dropped Culture 2 or 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, everybody dropped a solo project.
Just like that. I believe he one of the bigger, yeah, he one of the bigger rappers who've been killed recently. Everybody else that
The last few years has been big rappers. Mo 3, King Von.
said recently,
Yeah,
like
that recently. That's too recent. PNB Rock.
PNB was before this one. Was the
And
big one before this one.
now
PNB.
it's getting scary as niggas is getting killed on other people's soil. This is the scary shit. It's like niggas is not dying in their cities no more. Niggas is dying other places. Niggas' souls is drifting in other places, bro. Niggas gotta think on a higher realm, bro. When the body's dead, the spirit leaves. It's roaming. It's looking for its original beginnings, and it's yo, bro. Shit is different, bro. Niggas don't think Big Spirit is roaming somewhere out in Cali. They don't think PNB Rock Spirit is roaming off in Cali, lost trying to find his original chamber. People don't understand. People don't study. People don't understand the things that go on in the next realm, bro.
You smoked that Baker's dozen shit yet?
Yeah, it's fire.
Good.
Yeah, shout out to my niggas. Shout out to my nigga 12 and my nigga Lava. Yeah, they got that shit. They running that shit up. That's Loaded
Oh,
Lux.
Lava ain't on that.
Yeah, that's Loaded Lux uncle.
Oh, shout out to the Ace. I know 12. I
Yeah,
know 12.
that does it, man. I smoke that shit all the time. Wow.
Okay.
Do a merch collab actually. So shout out to the Baker's Dozens. Get you a
All
little.
right.
If niggas don't know what a Baker's Dozen is, it's when a baker's give you an extra donut. A Baker's Dozen is 13. So for those that don't know what a baker, so in his packages he give you a little extra.
Oh, that's crazy and shit.
You know,
Crazy.
instead of getting a eighth, you might get 4.5 grams, something extra. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gotta stop putting ourselves in these environments, bro. We gotta think bigger. Our mental gotta match our money. If your mental is not matching your money, something's wrong. As much money as you get, don't them, yo, Gully, don't as much as you make businesses and expand and make more money, don't you get smarter?
Absolutely.
I've been around you for a decade plus. I've been in your stores you own. I've been in your homes. I've been on vacations with you. We traveled the world. And your whole objective was always getting to the bag. It wasn't really nothing else. All the shit, everything else was extra. The experience.
Yeah.
But niggas is trying to get to a bag. And when we get to the bag, we trying to hold on to it. And we not trying to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fuck it up
Right.
we gonna fuck it up the way we want to fuck it up. But we not gonna fuck up that bag to where I'm a behind intentionally trying to start some shit out of time. I just rather not put myself in that type of predicament. I'm not going around motherfuckers that is not used to seeing a motherfucker with a chain on his neck or a watch on his wrist. You gotta disassociate with those type of people and ain't with like-minded motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's why the rich only fuck with the rich.
Right. I'm on live.
That's why the rich only fuck with the rich. And niggas be wondering why they can't get in these loops and these circles is because niggas' mentalities is fucked up. You don't
Sure.
you don't want to go around a motherfucker and a nigga watching you all fucking night. I done been
Yeah.
in where a rollie and a chain ain't nothing. Everybody's blinging. So everybody.
My man said Migos ran rap 5 straight years. At the time, had New York niggas rapping like him. I don't know what he meant by that, but I believe I want to co-sign the 5 straight years on the rap. They had heavy influence. I believe everybody else came
Now,
behind them. All of these niggas, Rich Homie
they,
Quan, Young
they,
Thug,
they,
Lucci.
they
I believe, I feel
that.
all of them niggas. I don't know about the timeline, but I'm just saying, an influence and popularity, and especially flavor. Shout out to them niggas in that Bad and Bougie video, killing that shit. I believe that the Migos. I agree with him, man. He said the last 5 years. What you say?
Nah, I correct. And yeah, he not lying about New York niggas adapting that flow. We was like, boom, bap. When them niggas came, everybody wanted to double their words up. That flow, like niggas wasn't fucking with that flow since like Big L and Jay-Z in the early 90s. That double that fast flow, kick it, that pocket is definitely the Migos. Definitely.
Right.
And then niggas start mixing the Migos flow with the drill rap. So that's how you get products like Pop Smoke. By
And they're the biggest group, I believe, um, since the iconic groups, the name brand groups, the Mob Deeps, the NWAs, the Ghetto Boys, and you on and on, the crews and shit, man. Yeah, them niggas is huge. I believe they the biggest group.
Yeah, they was the biggest group. Like, yo, bro, when they start going to the Met Gala and these niggas be on Rolling Stone covers, like these niggas do big tours. These niggas was clearing 450 a show, bro. And then you gotta start thinking about your investment, bro. That is a fucking major loss to QC, bro. That's a major loss, bro. It's no coming back from that major loss. Not mentally, how could Quavo come back from this shit, bro? Who wanna raps after this? They on a promo tour right now for their album. Who wanna rap? Who wanna go pick up they back end right now? How the fuck can you go pick up a back end on a album you did with your nephew, but he's dead now over a dice game? How, bro? How, bro? How is that activity worth doing?
I heard Puff say that one time and shit. He was like, people be acting like I did something to these niggas. And he started to name all of the people that he lost. Like, people never look at it from Puffy's perspective. Like, he had money invested in Black Rob, who continued to go to jail and get on drugs, etc. G Dep got on
Yeah,
drugs, went to jail. Biggie Smalls, he ended up getting killed and shit. Like, he said people never looked at how much money I had invested in these niggas and shit.
Puff been losing by death and money from the beginning, even with the city college shit, bro. I was like 12 or 13, maybe 13. like maybe 12 when that happened, 12 or 13 years old when that happened, bro. Shit, then like, bro, and I just be like, yo, when I see these guys and I see they done made it, and then I still see the extra other curriculum shit that they ain't supposed to be fucking with,
Yeah,
I just be, damn, bro, like how much money do a nigga need to change his mentality, bro? Because sometimes the getting money worsens the mentality that you're stuck in because you feel like you got power. Money is power, but money can also be your downfall if it's not used right.
right,
Remember, ooh, money is a currency. What currency means is to keep generating, keep going, keep flowing. Get something. It's just like the drug game, bro. We get something, we might make a little extra. I'm gonna take some of this money that I had with some crack or some weed. I'm gonna add to some t-shirts. I'm gonna clean my money up. It's always been a flip. Everybody, we
right.
we're
He
taught.
said, Puff told two bitches, do you know who I am? Speaking of Puff, right?
The Joker
When I
shit.
was with Haitian Jackie, Ricky Lee about to come out with a documentary now. So Haitian Jack name is like really, really hot right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked Jack about the gangsters in the music industry, like
Gangster,
who was
bro.
a gangster. And I named all of them. Jay Prince, um, Suge, everybody, man. Tony Draper, like everybody and shit. I named all of them and shit. And
You
I named Puff too. I named Puff too.
mm-hmm.
Um, and I asked him, oh, even the Rough Rider niggas, I named them. You know, all of the label heads or whatever and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, ain't none of them niggas gangster, but Puff. That's what he told me and shit. He was like, Puff is a gangster. See, everybody want to talk about this murder and shit. He was like, Puff is a gangster. He was like, I'm
Yeah,
telling you what I know
I,
and shit.
I went to a total. Remember the total video, and they had Ed Lover playing one of the girls' boyfriend.
Yeah,
I went to that video shoot with Bryce Wilson. Bryce will tell you the same story, because Bryce the only nigga that said was up to Puff. First time I ever gave Puff a pound was at that video shoot with Bryce Wilson. We were supposed to get a cameo of that video. Yo, bro, niggas found out Puff was coming upstairs. You started seeing niggas go on pins. When that nigga Puff was walking through, bro, niggas was scared. I mean, the whole staff, the artists, niggas was scared, bro. I'm looking at, like, I knew from there, and I know I've been around gangsters my whole fucking life. I said, that nigga's a fucking G, bro. That nigga's gang, he got something else on him. Niggas got Puff fucked from the shiny, and he danced around. He ain't
yeah,
got gangster role. And I just told the nigga this. You don't have to act gangster to be gangster.
yeah. You know that scene in the movie when the boy hung the nigga hung him over the banister by his feet. He said, my office hours is blase
It,
blase shit.
big red type
Puff
nigga.
on, yeah, yeah, Puff on that type of shit.
Yeah, they don't come asking him about his office hours.
Even
His office hours. Don't go ask about. You see what happened, and this is what niggas don't pay attention. Movies like that was showing you back then. Niggas was showing Cadillac records. Five Heartbeats was showing you that the record industry always been on some gangster shit.
right.
And you know, it was only a few artists that was gangster too. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists that wasn't getting shook down. And this is the secret. Niggas, and this is the secret that nobody will never tell you. But you'll hear it sooner, probably in the next 3 years. One of the biggest gangsters in the music industry was Michael Jackson. That's why they had to get rid of him.
Huh. I
Michael,
believe
Mike,
that.
Michael knew how to, uh, Michael knew how to get out that other side. You see the side that's condemning Yeezy. That's
Yeah,
that Yeezy beefing with right now. They ain't play with Mike.
no doubt. I appreciate you coming through, man. I needed this. Slow blow up and shit. I gotta get on
I'm about
my
to
mission and shit.
I'm about to
Tune
go
in.
on that live chat.
All right.
Oh, shout out
All right.
my
One.
nigga. One.
All right, now get